like Dan said, makes it 35-19 down there with one match left. It'll be 145 pounds. Here we're moving up to 138, so we have 2 matches left. And we talked about earlier, Yorkville knew coming into this they were going to struggle. And their kids have done a nice job staying in the matches, trying to make it competitive. But just as we talked about, this Montini group's just too solid this particular year. And boy from Yorkville's in on a shot. How many times have we seen them there today, Dan, against Montini? They're in on that shot, but they're so extended.
Yeah, they just get way too extended. They're trying to take those shots, but the Montini kids are able to get their hips back and get the Yorkville kids' arms and legs extended, and then from there you're basically they're basically just trying to hold on, and it's a tough position.
Sandberg on the AAA mats made a huge comeback. They trail 20-18. They're at 132 pounds, so they have 3 matches left to go.
Yeah, and they've pulled off some wins over some of OPRF's better kids down there, and to put themselves now in a position where 3 matches to go, and they're you got to kind of like Sandberg's chances of as far as having the momentum at this point.
Yeah, it looks like, again, you hate to predict things, but they need to win 2 out of the final 3 in order to win the duel. So we're here again, the Yorkville boys in on a shot, and they get a stalemate call off of it. 36 seconds left, first period. We're at 138 pounds.
Another go behind here for Montini. Take a 4-1 lead with 20 seconds to go in the first period at 138 pounds. Over there on the far third place mat, in our last match of the day over there, Antioch has a 2-0 lead with a minute to go in the first period.
And we'll go to the second period. Montini takes the bottom. He leads 4-1. Right away to his feet, gets Matt returned, and notice how he landed on his base so he can come up again. So many kids land on their belly.
Got that leg in. Does a good job of getting the leg out. He's up on his feet and he's away.
That makes it 5-1 in favor of Montini here at 138 pounds. Down in the far mat, the Antioch boys got a 2-0 lead late in the first period. They're at 145 pounds down there. Again, Yorkville in on a long-distance shot, not able to finish it. Hips are down on him real hard.
And constantly getting into that front headlock position are the Montini kids, and so far they've done a heck of a job of being able to score out of it.
Now he's looking for the same thing, shucking it to a cradle, can't get the head in the right spot. So I don't know how they're able to do that. Boy, their head looks awful high to me, but they still are able to finish this in most cases, and he's still spinning to try and finish it. Ref's giving him a lot of time, and he does end up getting the 2. 7-1 now with just under 50 seconds left, second period. Down on our far mat, they go to the second period, 2-1 in favor of Antioch, and they're in their last match of the night down there, with Bloomington having locked up the third place bout.
Oh, a nice little roll through there, but they're going to call him for out of bounds, and he rolled out of bounds anyway. But 14 seconds to go. Second period, 7-1 lead. Montini at 138 pounds. It's going to go optional start here. tries to go right into a cradle or to that snake position out of the front headlock, which we've seen a lot of the Montini kids do out of that optional start. 5 seconds to go, so we're going to wind down the second period. Again, this is our second to last match in the championship match. We're at our last match in the third place match. 4-1 lead for Antioch, and he's in on the shot right away on the whistle there. Minute 10 to go in the second period. Trying to scoot over to the hips to take a 6-1 lead. And there it is. There's a takedown. So 6-1 over there. Under a minute to go in the second.
A lot of hand fighting here. The boy from Montini protecting a 7-1 lead with just under a minute and 45 seconds left in the third period. We're at 138. And both of them have a lateral locked up. Neither one wants to commit to it.
Nice little shot there by the Montini kid on the championship mat, a high crotch position. The Yorkville kid did a good job of scooting his hips to the side. Now it's just kind of a scramble. You got to keep wrestling both these guys. So, getting to the edge of the mat. Yorkville's trying to scoot their hip around. They got that leg hook, but they're going to go out of bounds. So, minute 17 to go, third period, 7-1 lead for Montini at 138.
But it's been a great day of wrestling. I mean, we've had just a lot of fun the last 3 weeks. A couple weeks ago at the sectional in Sterling through Illinois Mapman, they broadcast the finals on that, and we saw some great final matches. Last week, you got a chance to see through IHSA TV the individual state tournament. They broadcast every match that went on, and then the finals were just very exciting on all three levels. And today, a full day worth of wrestling. If you want to go and watch these things, go to IHSA TV on the website and go through and click on what you want to see. Hopefully enjoyed what we brought to you. One way or another, make some comments to the IHSA. Let us know what we need to improve. Let us know what you like, because we're looking forward to doing this for a lot of years in the future. And we've had some great wrestling here, like we talked about. In AA, Antioch's going to finish fourth. Bloomington third. Yorkville going to finish second. Montini gets their 10th championship in the last 12 years, so they will be our champion. Down in the Class A mat, Leroy comes out to winners, and Lena Winslow's going to be second. And in the AAA, it's still going on down there with Oak Park hanging on to a lead with 3 matches to go, and they're leading one of them 8-2, so that's got to help their chances.
Yep, and winding down 10 seconds to go here on championship mat, 138 pounds. A 9-1 lead for Montini. Again, looking for back points out of these legs, but not going to get them. So they're going to win 9-1. Take 3 more points and 54 more points. Sorry, I can't count. But 53-6 now, Montini's lead. So they've just been pretty dominant throughout the day and really dominant throughout the season. And I guess you could even continue to say dominant really throughout the last couple of seasons, especially at the 2A level. And individually, they had a pretty good tournament last weekend, 13 qualifiers, I believe, 7, 8, 9 placers, and then
9, yes.
And now they've been dominant all day long today.